ये सबसे टफ फॉर्मेट है और ये टफ फॉर्मेट में अगर आपको सक्सेस चाहिए, आपको एक्सेल करना है तो आपको वो भूख और वो हंगर रहना बहुत ज़रूरी है। और जिन लड़कों को भूख है हम उन्हीं लड़कों को मौका देंगे, जिनको भूख नहीं है वो पता चल जाता है कि किन को भूख नहीं है और किन लोगों को यहाँ पे रहना नहीं है, वो पता चलता है। तो जो लोग को भूख है, जिन लोगों को खेलना है, जिन लोगों को यहाँ पे रह के परफॉर्म करना है, टफ़ कंडीशंस में खेलना है, उन लड़कों को प्रेफरेंस दिया जाएगा। ऑब्वियसली ये तो सिंपल सी चीज़ है। अगर हंगर नहीं है तो फिर उनको खिला के कोई मतलब नहीं है। अभी ऐसा मुझे कोई दिखता नहीं है जिसमें हंगर नहीं है। सब जितने भी लड़के यहाँ पर है, जो लड़के यहाँ पर नहीं भी है, उनको खेलना है, उनको सबको खेलना है। बट वो मौका हमने देखा है, हमारे सबके साथ ये चीज़ होता है कि मौके बहुत कम मिलते हैं। अगर आप वो मौके को यूटिलाइज़ नहीं करोगे तो मौका चला जाता है। ये नॉर्मल चीज़ है, ये क्रिकेट में होता रहता है। तो जिन लड़कों को मौका मिलता है, जो अपॉर्चुनिटी यूज़ करते हैं, टीम को जिताते हैं, टीम के लिए परफॉर्मेंस डालते हैं, वो ऑब्वियसली उसको ज़्यादा नोट किया जाता है। और जाहिर सी बात है, क्योंकि तुमने परफॉर्मेंस डाला है, मैच जिताया है टीम को, तो वो चीज़ बहुत ज़रूरी होती है। तो IPL हमारे लिए एक अच्छा फॉर्मेट है, नो डाउट। बट ये जो फॉर्मेट है सबसे डिफ़िकल्ट फॉर्मेट है और डिफ़िकल्ट फॉर्मेट में सक्सेस पाना, वहाँ पर एक्सेल करना इतना आसान नहीं है। हमने देखा ये जो 4 मैच हमने जो खेला और जितने भी अभी जो लास्ट 3 विक्ट्री हमको मिली वो इतनी आसान नहीं थी। हमको मेहनत करना पड़ा, बैट्समैनों को टाइम बिताना पड़ा अंदर, बॉलरों को लंबा स्पेल डालना पड़ा। तो यह हार्डवर्क का काम है, हार्डवर्क का फॉर्मेट है। एक बंदे ने 100 बनाया, एक बंदे ने 90 बनाया, दो बंदों ने 50 बनाया। तो विकेट दिखने में कैसा भी हो, आप कैसे दिखते हो उससे वो मैटर नहीं करता है, वहाँ से होता क्या है वो मैटर करता है। तो आई थिंक जितना भी हमने देखा, 4 दिन, ऑलमोस्ट 4 दिन गेम चला है। इंडिया का नेचर है जहाँ पे बॉल स्पिन होगा, जहाँ पे लो रहेगा, ये हम अभी नहीं, ये पिछले 50 सालों से देख रहे, ये होता ही है। तो ऐसा नहीं था कि बैट्समैन बैटिंग नहीं कर सकते या बॉलर बॉल नहीं डाल सकते। बॉलर तो एक्चुअली काफ़ी खुश थे इस विकेट पे बॉल डालने के लिए, बट बैट्समैनों ने भी, अगर आपने अप्लाई किया अपने आप को, तो आप देख सकते हो कि बड़े रन बनाना मुश्किल नहीं है। उनके बैट्समैन ने, जो रूट ने बैटिंग किया, 100 बनाया। ध्रुव, जुरेल पहली बार ऐसे सिचुएशन में जाके खेल रहे, दूसरा टेस्ट मैच है, 90 रन उन्होंने बनाया। और मोर देन द रन्स, एक्चुअली बॉल्स कितने खेले, अगर आप 150 से ज़्यादा बॉल सर्वाइव कर सकते हो तो विकेट में कुछ है नहीं। ऐसे मैचेस खेलने के बाद, ऐसे मैचेस जीतने के बाद, ऐसे मैचेस में आप परफॉर्मेंस करने के बाद आपको कॉन्फिडेंस मिलता है। तो आप वो कॉन्फिडेंस को बरकरार रखना चाहिए। जितने भी आगे मैचेस है आपके लिए, वो कॉन्फिडेंस लेके जाना चाहिए। आई थिंक ये सारे लोग जितना ज़्यादा मैचेस खेलते हैं उतना एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है। डिफरेंट सिचुएशन में बॉल डालना पड़ता है, डिफरेंट सिचुएशन में बैटिंग करनी पड़ती है। तो ये सब एक्सपीरियंसेस, आई एम हैप्पी कि इनको अभी उसका टेस्ट मिला है। क्योंकि जैसे आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इंग्लैंड, साउथ अफ्रीका, ये सब जगह पर टूर करते हो तो थोड़ा सा डिफ़िकल्ट हो जाता है। अगर जिन लड़कों ने ट्रैवल नहीं किया है, ट्रैवल करने वालों को तो पता ही है, बट जो लोग नहीं किया है, बट ऐसा हमने देखा है, जो पहली बार भी ऑस्ट्रेलिया गए हैं उन्होंने भी रन बनाया है। जो हमारा 5 मैच का सीरीज़ अभी होने वाला है, बट उसके पहले इंडिया में 5 मैच है, तो हमको उसके बारे में फोकस करना काफ़ी ज़रूरी है। इट इज़ क्वाइट रिवॉर्डिंग ऑनेस्टली। we knew that when we had the deficit of 40 odd runs, for Dhruv to get us to that total was quite crucial. Along with Kuldeep, that partnership was very crucial for us. But yeah, when you're playing on a wicket like that, which is a little challenging, you're always in the game, and then you got to rely on the experience of our spin bowlers who have bowled a lot in these conditions to bring their A game, and which they clearly did. For me, obviously, when I'm on the field, it is important to understand what they want to do as a bowler, what are the areas that we want to hit consistently. And I thought we did that pretty well in the second innings. We hit that area consistently. Yeah, we got rewarded for that. And then we knew 190 was going to be a little tricky, but once you put your head down and focus on the job at hand, the guys showed that you can achieve it. A lot of these guys are quite grounded, to be honest. Jaiswal is little hunky-dory, but other than that, all these guys are quite humble. They come from a very humble background, so obviously they take that into their game as well. Our job is to make sure that the environment is there for them to go out there and do the job, and that is what we try and do with a lot of these younger players. They have spent a lot of time playing domestic cricket, so they are quite aware of this particular format, playing longer innings, bowling longer spells. They're quite aware of that. And just when they come in for the series like this, it's important for us to understand what their thinking is, and then obviously mix and match a little bit with what we think and what they think, and then you form a strategy around it. And that is what we've done in this series, understanding what the bowlers want to do, how the batters want to bat, and then obviously our job is to make sure that then we follow the team's plan, whatever it is, whatever the challenges that are thrown at us, we try and respond to that. I was not aware of it until I went and saw the replay on the screen that I'm batting on off stump, because there was a lot of marks there. So I didn't want to bat on off stump. I wanted to stay a little leg side and play the left arm spinner. But against the offie, I wanted to just try and move around a little bit in the crease, middle stump, off stump, try and just get him thinking a little bit as well. And using your feet is a good option when the ball is not bouncing so much. Although I got stumped, but again that was the plan. I wanted to stay a little busy. But yeah, that's the plan. We've played a lot of cricket in these conditions, and you back your skills, back your thought around it. Every batter will come with a different plan and different thought process. It's just important that you back that and try and do little different things, because on a pitch like that, it's very tough to keep defending. So you got to try and do something different as well as a batter. And I thought personally that was my plan. And we saw a lot of our batters also, Gill especially, used his feet a little bit to the offie, which was quite rewarding for him. No, obviously, without a doubt, we've seen that over the last 4 test matches. England have come with a plan as to how they want to play their cricket, how they want to bat against our spinners. We saw that in Hyderabad, we saw in Rajkot as well. And then it's important for us to respond to those plans, respond to those kind of tactics. And I thought our spinners in particular, Jadeja, Ashwin, Kuldeep, they've been around for a long time now to know what is exactly needed at different points. But to be honest, you got to give credit to Ollie and Ben Duckett, the way they played in that innings. They played some really good shots. We bowled some good balls, bad balls as well. But that's the game. You try and find your way when you're pushed against the wall. And I thought in the Rajkot, when we were behind the game in a little bit, we found a way to come back and get a lead of probably 100 plus, 120, I think it was. And then even Hyderabad, I thought, having a lead of 190 there, and then coming down to chase 230, we felt that it wasn't a wicket where you could be rolled down for 100 or 110 like that. We just were not brave enough in that game. We fell short with around 20-25 runs there. But again, certainly I know that we knew before the series started that it is going to be a challenging series, and England is going to play a slightly different cricket than the rest of the teams who have come here. And to be honest, yes, they found some success as well in playing that way. But I thought we were quite composed in what we wanted to do as a batting unit, as a bowling unit. And I thought in the end we were rewarded with that. We've not sat down and discussed on that yet. But like, look, every series you play, like I said earlier, whether it's in India, whether it's away from India, series win is a series win, and it is quite pleasing to win a series, because it's the series win doesn't come that often, and it's really grueling and grinding. You have to grind yourself, and especially playing a 5-match series it's not easy. But that's what Test cricket is all about. You find your way, keep fighting in whatever contest you are, whether it's with the bat, whether it's with the ball. You keep fighting yourself, and you have to do that consistently over the period of maybe 5 to 7 weeks, if you're playing a 5-test match series. So yeah, it's quite pleasing. But again, I don't want to compare the World Cup and this series win, because both are different formats. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with this result, yeah.